Joining us right now to react is the Director of Hispanic Communications for the RNC, Helen Aguirre-Ferre. Good morning to you, Helen.
Good morning, Steve.
Well, the insults just keep coming, don't they?
Yeah, it's kind of great. You know, it follows in line with Hillary Clinton having, as she said in one of her Wall Street speeches, you have to have a public message and a private message. And the private message certainly isn't very flattering. And when you look at it in this case, you know, they criticize Catholics, Southerners, and people of faith. And now it's needy Latinos. But it's interesting because John Podesta, who chairs her campaign, was talking about Democrats who are Latinos. So he's talking about Bill Richardson. He's talking about former Transportation Secretary Federico Pena. And it's really telling you that when they say needy, well, what do you mean by needy? We know that by the Obama and Clinton economic policies, the Latino community is in great need because the economy barely crawls and that we have to be able to find better jobs. But it's really pretty sad when you get to talking about needy Latinos and no one's telling them to apologize. What is that? Well,
because all the news is about the Donald Trump stuff. And regarding that, what do you make of it? All of these women have come out on the same day to talk about Donald Trump doing something which he has denied and said he's got information to refute it, and he'll just bring that out at the appropriate time. But what do you make of all that news? Because we just highlighted the fact that NBC did something like 9 minutes on that and like 15 seconds on WikiLeaks.
You know, it'd be kind of nice if there was really more balance in the news and you really saw something that was going on with the WikiLeaks revelations, which are really absolutely astounding. Not only are they offensive, but they also lend a better understanding of how the Obama administration was helping Hillary Clinton and her campaign when it came to investigations about what was going on with her email servers and even the Benghazi committee reports.
Right, but Helen, what about these women?
You know, victims are victims, and we have to be respectful of that. But truthfully, Steve, we don't know what happened there. We don't know. It's his word against her word, and quite frankly,
do you think it's orchestrated?
It looks orchestrated. It looks like it's done, and I think that hurts victims of sexual abuse and sexual aggression, because when you have something that's orchestrated, it demeans the whole process that's really designed to help victims. And some of these, quite frankly, don't necessarily look like victims. They look part of a political campaign.
All right. Well,
sad. It's very sad.
It is sad. Of course, Donald Trump has been talking about it out there, saying that they are part of the Clinton machine, and that's going to be his message going forward, because the mainstream media is going to just club him with it from here till November 8th. Helen, thank you.
And just that balance you talked about, 9 minutes on that and 15 seconds on WikiLeaks, I think that's pretty telltale.
Okay, there you go. Helen, thank you very much for joining us from Washington today.
Thank you.